Good evening, everybody. It's your friendly neighborhood chorus boy here again. Because when devs play games, we like to screw things up, and that's what's delayed me this evening. But no matter, I did want to take a quick second and go ahead and take a look at some of the mods that I'm going to be playing with. I've updated the list from where we were previously. So right now, I got these transparent and refracting icicles. Looks pretty darn sweet. When vampires attack and run for your lives are both mods that I really like in conjunction with the Open Cities mod that we were using. They're both going to cause people to run away when dragons attack and when vampires attack inside of towns. It's going to be super duper helpful, keep some key NPCs from dying. We've got Static Mesh Improvement mod. This was a standard mod to get on top of the high-res texture pack because it improves a lot of the static meshes along with their textures. Makes things look a lot better. Soul Gem Redux, I'm going to open this one. You can see there's these recipes here. It basically lets you build soul gems at the smelter. Which is really, really cool and increases the rate at which you'll be able to find soul gem fragments, which you can use to create soul gems. So that's going to be super helpful for our enchanting. Of course, the unofficial Skyrim patch, Point the Way, which is going to fix up some of the street signs. Open City Skyrim, of course, and then Ars Metallica. Ars Metallica is really, really cool. It is essentially going to give us some more to craft for arrows, lockpicks, all of that sort of stuff. It's also going to give us some crossbow bolt recipes. It's going to disable some of the native recipes for Dawnguard, but that's okay, actually. It's going to give us smithing experience when we construct homes, which is super important if we try to do that. And then, of course, will let us recover smelted ore from crafted weapons and things like that. Super cool mod. Really, really fun. Glad I found all these. Still haven't found my books mod. Still haven't found the other mods that I was looking for. But that is of no consequence. Let's go ahead and get into this. Of course, stones are good, I guess. It's fun. Though the ritual stone is kind of a creepy one, if we're going to be honest with ourselves. Just rando resurrect people around you on occasion, maybe, kind of, ish. It's a really long load screen. But no matter, here we are in Riverwood. Now, if you remember last time, we turned in the Golden Claw, killed Arvel because he was a jerk, got the Golden Claw, learned a word from a creepy stone, and killed a guy who was shouting at us. We have a couple of side quests, like visiting the College of Winterhold, bringing the unusual gem to an appraiser, finding Red Eagle's sword that we learned from that Lost Legends book. But I think today we're going to go for the Jarl of Whiterun. Whiterun's not too far. We're going to go to our map here, handy dandy map, and you can see that's Whiterun there. And the Jarl's kind of in town a little bit. Oh, that was another mod that I really wanted, but couldn't find anywhere. So you can see this is the city of Whiterun here. There was a mod that you used to be able to get that would let you just like go to town on the map, and you could like zoom super far in and see things really up close. But I mean, this is still really cool. You can see the barrows that we cleared last time is actually like carved into the mountain there, which is pretty sweet. There's a lot of open territory here between Whiterun and Markarth, which is the next major city there to the west. I do not know why I have that destination marked. I think I am just going to clear that. How do I do that? Like that? Yes? Hey! Cool. Alright, so We don't have a horse yet, or any notable means of travel. I didn't take a look at our inventory lately, but I just wanted to see. We're at 179. We should be fine. Even if we find something cool to explore on the way, we should be good to explore away, loot all the loots. Ooh, mushrooms. Nice. Tasty. Of course, if we want to kill any more mud crabs, that's always an option. We're going to be here right close to the water. I do have our handy dandy bow equipped. Random rabbit. Dead. That's gorgeous. Alright, wolves. Come at me, bros. I'm gonna switch to flames here, because if we're going up against wolves. There's some kind of rando guy down there. It's, this is the road, anyways. It's like he was waiting for me. What's up?
Alright, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
I do not think so. Do I look like I have any money?
Yes, actually. You look like you're lousy with gold.
Fine, punk.
Not gonna ask again.
I'm not giving you my money, man. I don't have time for this. It's like fire! Ow! Make it stop! Make it stop! Oh. I'm just a lizard man. And that's a interesting pose. No matter, I will take all your things, sir. You know what? I'm gonna take the armor and the mage hood. And I am going to take your body and just kind of move it off the road there. Yeah, that'll be fun for somebody to discover later. Alright, moving on. So there, of course, is the city of Whiterun. It looks pretty stinking cool. In fact, I don't have a thumbnail, so let's go ahead and thumbnail it up here real fast. Just go ahead and kill the HUD. And voila, 3, 2, 1. That looks like quite a nice thumbnail indeed. Turn everything back on. Oops. And here we go. I'm gonna actually stick to the road, because if I remember right, we might be able to catch a quest or two as things are happening down here at the farms on the outskirts of town. Ooh, and flowers. I love me some flowers. Flowers are so fun. And just for safety, I'm gonna go ahead and get the bow back out. I feel like I almost want to play this like I'm a mage in disguise. Like, yeah, I got some powers, but you don't want me to use my powers. Really, trust me, you don't want me to use my powers. I'll just put you in such awe of my powers. All the awes belong to us. Oof, butterflies and flowers, getting all the stuff. Oops. And that would be a giant. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess
Must have scared them off.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
Well, you guys had it under control. You didn't look like you needed help.
Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant.
You have paint
That's
on
why
your
I'm
face.
here with my shield.
Therefore,
brothers.
I will not take you seriously. What is a shield brother?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Could I join you?
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Yeah, I really don't like you. Hey, you have creepy eyes.
Blood on the wind today. Good hunt ahead of us.
This guy looks even less trustworthy. This whole group, I don't know. But we found this farm. That's kind of cool. You see there's a couple other farms out here in the distance that we could discover. That is gorgeous. Wow, it's a little saturated for me, but goodness, that's totally good looking. I do have to say, some of the things that they changed up in this edition really like make stuff pop. Let's see.
Man like you needs a war horse, I reckon. Suppose so.
Buy a horse?
Got one all saddled if you've got the coin.
Yeah, I've got the coin.
You've got a deal. It's the one with the saddle.
You don't say. Okay. So we've got a horse.
It's strong.
That's good. Takis got a horse. Takis got a horse. Flowers. Creepy old lady. Okay, creepy old lady, you just do what you... You should just keep on creeping. Flowers, flowers, flowers. This is one of the things about RPGs on computer that I think is like really bizarre. Because even if you're playing D&D, like you would not just be like, hey, so tell me, how many flowers did I pick on the way? Like, unless that was like some sort of weird quirk of your character, like you're...
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
I'm here on official business. Yeah. Riverwood calls for the Jarl's aid.
Riverwood's in danger too? You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
How very helpful of you, slash, hand-holding. So, like, if you're playing D&D, you're never going open cities. I love this. Okay.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Both
have it
seem
your
like
way.
you're
I'll
kinda
take
jerks.
the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Okay. So we've got some flowers here.
Have you met my
See,
father?
like this is something I'd never do in an RPG, right? Oh, wait, what'd you say, lady?
I help my father in more ways than people realize.
What do you got for sale?
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Well, she's got, let's see, an axe of weariness, a dagger of dismay. We've got so much gold. Wow. Okay, cool. That's very good. Orcish mace, pretty sweet. Orcish war axe, also pretty sweet. Steel arrows, steel battle axe, warhammer, steel warhammer of souls. That sounds fun. But it's a two-hander, and I'm not gonna play like that. Wait.
Take a look.
Sometimes you click outside the window, and then it's just you know you're on your own. What I do want to get into here is I want to be able to do light armor enchanted with the stuff that I'm wearing on my robes. That way I can be sneaky, but I can get some benefit and that sort of thing. We've got crafting feathers here, iron ingots, lockpicks. Ooh, yeah, I'll grab that lockpick. Why not? We got silver ore, steel ingots. All right, cool. I'm actually gonna grab all the iron ore real fast.
All right then.
I'm all good, thank you, lady. We're gonna get in here to the tanning rack. This is for our wolf pelts. So you can't just like enter through this. You have to like enter and click. Those are fox pelts, our elk hide, our deer hide, our saber cat pelts, and that's all I'm gonna do there. For now, I've got a smelter here. Yes, I can smelt things. Thanks. I've got iron ingots. I can do 2 iron ingots from the shield. I haven't used that shield not once, so that's cool. Pickaxe we are going to keep. The iron ore, though, I've got a bunch of this, so... Alright, that's that. And then I can make a lesser soul gem from these 2 petty gems. Yes, please. Thank you. I can make a common soul gem. Yes, please. Thank you. And that's going to increase my smithing. That's why that mod is so stinking cool. Like, immediately just getting some nice little level ups here. You can see I can also get like dwarven metal, gold, silver, etc. Eventually, when I get to... We'll go ahead and take a look at our smithing tree here. I'm thinking magicka. We've been using it a lot. We're going to try and do this RP style. So if I'm using a lot of magicka during a level up, I'm going to try and hit the level up on magicka. If I'm taking a lot of damage, I want to level up health. I'm swinging my sword a lot, I want to level up stamina. I'm going to try and RP these level ups as much as possible. And in the same light, I'd like to put points in. So we're going to take a look at smithing here real fast. So inside smithing, we see we can create steel armor and weapons at forges and improve them twice as much, which is going to be super duper helpful. We also have enchanting. We've been doing a little bit of this, but we're going to get into it more and more. And when we get into it, we're going to be able to do fire enchantments, skill enchantments, which is going to be the kind of the way that we go, I think, because skills like sneaking and that sort of thing are really going to be helpful. Health, magicka, stamina enchants, that's what we're going to want, right? And then all the way up into extra effect where we can put 2 enchantments on a single item. That makes so much stuff cool. Fire enchantments on weapon and armor are cool, but they're not the bread and butter of this. Soul gems provide extra magicka for recharging. That is super helpful because soul gems are kind of the engine on which enchanting works. And then soul siphon, death blows to creatures but not people. Trap 5% of the victim's soul, recharging the weapon. That's going to be huge when we start enchanting our weapon with fire or life leech or leech magicka or whatever. Whenever we kill a creature, but not a person, we are going to get some of their soul back, and it's going to help recharge the weapon so we don't have to sink our soul gems into it. That will be awesome. But I don't think we're going to get into any of this right now. Our enchanting's only at 18. Smithing's at 19, but I think we're going to be able to get it up a little bit higher and maybe even get another level after we do some more smithing. So we're going to grab steel smithing. We're going to go back to the smelter here. And you can see now we've got steel. So I've got 2 steel daggers. I don't need either of them. I do not want to smelt my arrows, but you can see I've got 40... ancient Nord arrows, or I need 40 ancient Nord arrows to get 1 steel ingot. I've got 57. I need a corundum ore and an iron ore to do a steel ingot. I will do the steel sword, sure, I haven't used that. I'll do one of the maces, yes. I will do the steel war axe, sure thing. Alright, so I've still got my steel mace in there. Still got this iron, or that pickaxe. I can do a greater soul gem out of that common. I'm not going to do that right now. We are going to go over to the smithing forge. So you can see I've got wood here for a wooden sword, which is going to do us much good. I've got hide armor, which is our current light armor level. I've got studded, which is also pretty stinking sweet. Iron, which is going to be heavy. Don't want that. Imperial armor, which is also kind of mixture of heavy and light armor. I've got steel, which is going to be mostly heavy armor, but also going to give me some steel weapons. Steel weapons are pretty cool. We've already got that mace though, so I don't think we're going to need anything in there. Leather armor, this is going to get better and better and better as we go. We'll be able to get into glass and those sorts of things. You can see we've got jewelry here that we can craft. Lots of jewelry we can craft, in fact. So I think we'll definitely make some rings here. Rings are good skills, good skill ups. I've got this gold ring I can do twice, and I'll do this gold emerald ring. Smithing's already increased a couple of levels. I've got this Nordic arrow here. So for that I'd need steel, quicksilver, firewood, leather strips, and 5 crafting feathers. Not going to worry about that yet. Bone mold is going to be bone. Armor from bone. I can do lock picks with iron ingots, so I'm going to do a couple of these. You can see my smithing skill is just creeping its way up. I can do building materials, obviously, for house and that sort of thing. That's the jewelry again. Leather. So, I don't think I have any leather armor. I'm going to go ahead and craft a set of that. And I think we'll go ahead and do a leather helmet. And I'm going to go up to studded here real fast. I'm going to do a studded armor as well, because that's light. Alright. I think that's pretty good. What else? How much else do I have? I've got 8 more iron ingots. Let's go ahead and do some more lock picks. Alright. That should do us for a bit. Got a lot of iron. A ton of iron, in fact. Go ahead and go to this workbench. You can see we've got all of our armor here. We're wearing these Imperial Light boots and bracers at the moment. We're going to go ahead and try and improve these to fine. And do it one more time. If we skill up even more, those improvements are going to go up more, and so we can just craft ourselves a new set and improve them. They're just going to get a little bit stronger. Here I've got the Ancient Nord bow. I can craft that to superior. Yes, please. And the steel mace to superior as well. Excellent. That didn't cost us much of anything in the way of materials. Ooh, I do have some steel. That's right. That's right. So let's go ahead and look at the steel real fast. Oh, no, I don't. What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing iron ingots, which I already used up. Never mind. All good. Let's go ahead and talk to the blacksmith. We'll go inside her. Oh, it's a little late for that, I guess. Don't want to go breaking into people's places. This is Bree's home. This place we can go ahead and buy from the castle. A little bit later, get all the flowers. So many flowers. Need all the flowers. So what I was saying earlier about like if you were playing D&D, hopefully I won't be interrupted by more scripted content. But if you were playing D&D or any other role-playing game for that matter, and you walked up into a place like you're traveling or something like that, your DM isn't going to be like, oh yeah, you got, 16 flowers. You can use that to create, a healing salve or something. Unless you guys came up with a system earlier or whatever. And frankly, if you walked into a place and you're RPing a character, your DM's going to be like, dude, why are you constantly picking flowers or looking for flowers to pick? That's really kind of weird. Would you actually be doing that in real life? And you'd be like, no, of course not. That's stupid. This is a game, and it's kind of a mechanic, so that's the way I'm doing it. And he'd be like, okay, whatever. That's still really weird. And he'd look at you funny. But you do it in Skyrim, and people are like, oh yeah, you gotta pick all the flowers. All the flowers are there for you to pick. That's totally just the thing you do. Anyways, sorry. Soapbox over. I'm gonna look at my sound settings here real fast, cause okay, I feel like we're all right. Let me turn the effects down a little bit, just a little bit. I don't know why I keep on hearing something. It sounds a little weird, but I'm just gonna go with it. Can go with it. It'll be fine. It's only when I get near water. I don't hear it right now. Maybe it's not when I get near water. I have no idea. Zero clues. Zero clues indeed. We've just found Dragon Reach. Let's go. It's a cool mountain. Let's go over and talk to the Jarl, assuming he's still up. He may be in bed, in which case we will be plumb out of luck. But you never know.
What would you have me
Oh, it looks like he's awake.
Nothing.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
You don't sound Russian. I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Who's this
Or I could
then?
say Girder. Girder sent me. Riverwood is in danger. Yes, I like
As
that
House
better.
Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself.
Ooh. Do I want to be kind of like the slightly more dickish rogue mage, or no, I'm here to just, I
Whatever
was
you have
told
to
to give
say
the
to the
message
Jarl,
directly
you
to
can
the
say
Jarl.
to me.
No.
I'm
It's all right,
starting to think.
I want to hear what he has to say.
Yeah, it's my boy up there. Back off.
What's this about Riverwood being in danger?
Okay.
Girder.
Oh, the dragon attacked
Owns
Helgen.
the
Girder is
lumber
afraid.
mill, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Pillar of the community. Not prone to flights of fancy.
Darn
And
straight.
you're sure Helgen was destroyed by a dragon? This wasn't some Stormcloak raid gone wrong?
Kinda saw it happen. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna be the sarcastic. Yes, I had a great view while the Imperials were trying to cut off my head.
Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past.
Air quotes criminal.
But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen?
Yeah, I feel, well... The dragon destroyed Helgen, and I saw it was heading this way. I feel like that's a little bit stronger than the whole thing about Ulfric, because I don't know who Ulfric is.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right! What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once.
Yeah.
It's in the most
Listen.
immediate danger.
Listen to the
dragon is
prideful
lurking in
dark
the
elf
mountains.
lady.
It's a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him.
Shut your
We
face.
should
Enough!
not.
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people.
For somebody so
You're
impassioned,
Send
he
a
is very
detachment to
relaxed in that
Riverwood at
chair.
once.
Like, he's just kind of chilling, like,
Yes, my lord.
like, all right, and
excuse
if you
me,
could get me some
I'll return
grapes
to
and
my
wine, maybe a small
That would be
girl
best.
to feed them to me.
Well done.
Like,
Sought me out on your own initiative.
it's just like so
You've
chill.
done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small
When was the
token of
last
my
time
esteem.
you ruled over an area,
Here's another thing you
and-
could do for me.
sat in a throne,
Suitable for someone
like
of
some
your
sort of,
particular
you know,
talents?
thug? Like,
Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a
let's
matter
do it.
related to these dragons and rumors of
yeah, come on,
dragons.
keep talking. Let's go. So he even walks fancy. Look at him walk. Oh, that was kind of a fire. Never mind. I'm totally coordinated, by the way. Just want you to know that. Super coordinated. Coordination skill 100. Because I play sports.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring
It's a great
to my
last name.
research into
What's
the
your last
dragon.
name?
Yes, I could use someone
Secret
to
Fire?
fetch something for me.
My mom.
When I say
maiden name was
fetch, I
Secret.
really
My dad's
mean
name's
delve
Fire,
into
so
a dangerous
Secret Fire.
ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or
Totally
may
makes
not
sense.
actually be there.
Hey, I kind of already got that.
Straight to the
I'm
point,
pretty
eh?
sure, right?
No need for
We got that
tedious
dragon
hows and
stone
whys. I like that.
when we were in
Leave
the
those
Barrows.
details to your betters, am I right? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be
Yeah.
housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone.
I already did,
Go to
bro.
Bleak Falls Barrow.
Yeah, go
Find
to
this
the-
tablet,
yeah, tell
no doubt
him.
interred in the
Oh,
main
you
chamber.
mean this tablet?
Ah, the dragon stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me.
Yep. So what about my reward?
You'll have to see the Jarl about that. Maybe his steward Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately.
What, Medici? Medici?
I wonder what Irileth is so excited about.
Oh, okay. I want to use your stuff first before I go out there. So we're going to use this disenchanter thing here. Get rid of these novice robes. That's good. Enchanting is increased.
How exciting.
I could throw an enchantment on... Let's go throw frost damage on our bow. If I have a... Oh, I don't have a soul gem, do I? Just a petty soul. That's not going to do jack. Never mind. Yeah, we're going to quit. And I do need to do alchemy stuff here too. There's a dragon attacking apparently. I'm totally not amused. Apparently. Mountain flower. Bone meal. Did it. Okay, death bell. Sure. Fly much. Lavender. What else we got? Nightshade. Did it. Did it. Did it. Did it. Salt. Tundra cotton. Alright, let's see. Oh. Ugh. Oh. Resist magicka. Resist magic is actually going to be super helpful. Let's go ahead and craft one. Let's see if we can't, like, learn a... Ooh, fortified barter. That's an interesting one. Fortified conjuration. That's cool. Maybe something from one of these. Fortify magicka, ravage magicka. Sweet. Let's go ahead and turn those off. Let's get up here to fortify conjuration. Nice. See, those are going to give us some big ol' alchemy skill increases when we craft those. Let's look at fortify magicka and see if maybe get something there. No. Ravage magicka. Let's put these two together. Cool. Let's try it with that. Nope, nothing. We'll do some health restoration. Let's see if the blue mountain flower do anything extra. Nope. Maybe nightshade? Cool, damage health. Awesome, awesome. Bone meal maybe? With the blue mountain flower. And we got a thistle branch here. Ravage stamina. Okay, cool. Let's go to ravage stamina. Nice, nice, nice. Let's turn those off. Got purple mountain flowers and thistle branch. Resist frost. Interesting. So, let's see. Anything there? No. Resist fire. That would be super useful to have. Maybe... Nope, nothing there. Maybe... Nope, nothing there. So all I'm doing is just trying to like run through anything that might possibly give us something useful. But I think we've already got a lot. Let's go ahead and quit out of this. We're going to look at some of the skill ups that we've got so far. Nope, not that menu. This menu. We can go back to our ingredients here. You'll see we don't have a lot left, but man, we got a couple. Like the purple mountain flower, we discovered 3 of its 4. Red mountain flower, we know all the things it can do. I think we're on a good track to start. Let's go out here and see where people are. Wait, where did everybody go? Hello?
Need supplies?
Maybe up here? Oh yeah, the war room. Okay.
There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend.
We're almost behind
Need
this
your help again.
beam here, sir.
I want you to go
Almost.
with Irileth and help her fight this dragon.
Irileth, you're totally
You
behind
survived
the
Helgen,
pillar, though.
So you have more
Sorry,
experience with
sorry,
dragons
lady.
than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me.
I
in
have more
retrieving the
experience with
dragon
dragons. That's
stone
true.
for
More
Father
experience running
Jarl.
away. More experience surviving.
As a token
Not
of
really
my
experience, you know,
I
killing
have
them or
instructed
anything like that.
Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
Okay, I will take free
I would
stuff.
very much like to see this dragon.
Ooh, hide helmet of magicka. That is stinking perfect.
You're working on ways to...
Let's actually look at these items that we got. So I've got these blue mage robes. Magicka regens 50% faster. That's great. Increased magicka by 30 points. If I remember correctly, though, that hood that we were wearing is also doing the same thing, but this is going to give us 13 points of armor, and that was not giving us a darn thing. Oh, the mage robes give us... Oh... Well, I've got this leather armor, and I've got a hide armor, or studded armor. So that's 31, that's 35. Let's wear the leather armor. That's cool. And... okay. Not exactly what I was looking for, but, you know, I feel like we're in a pretty good place. So,
Defend
cool.
the city against these dragons.
As you command.
So Farengar's
One
gonna
last
go away.
thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission.
Nope, you're gonna get bugged out,
I
bro.
need to know what we're dealing
I envy you the chance to see this dragon up close.
Your face is gnarly, bro. What do you got for sale?
I had you figured for it.
I've never seen his
Think you'll
face.
appreciate
It's always in that hood. He's got like chops and everything. All right, apparel, belted tunic, not gonna help. Necklace of resist shock, not gonna help. Novice robes of conjuration. Robes of destruction, yes please. That is really expensive. $16.79. And a silver amethyst ring. He's got scrolls. He's got books. Books are actually what I'm looking for. So bound sword totally could work. Let's do bound sword. Flame Atronak, I'm not really feeling. Fast healing. Yes. Fast healing, yes. Firebolt. For sure, yes. That's going to be super helpful. Ice Spike would be another one, but he's got a bunch of our gold, so we're going to try and get some of that back, right? So I don't think I need Clairvoyance, but that's not going to sell it for much. I definitely don't need Ward. Getting rid of that. Okay, let's look at scrolls. I'm not going to use scrolls. Apparel. I've got rings. He will buy my rings. I've got rings. I've got a ring. I've got a mage hood. I don't care that I'm going to get jack for it. I no longer need this robe. And I already disenchanted one that has that, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and look back at his things here. Let's see, he's got Lightning Bolt. That's going to do magicka and health damage. That one could be pretty good. Let's go ahead and get that. And then I'm not going to do Reanimate Corpse. I might do Soul Trap. Ooh, yeah, Soul Trap sounds... Oh, it's too expensive. Steadfast Ward, no. Sparks, no. Stoneflesh, no. Man. I would... yep. Gonna do it. Okay. Alright, let's get... what was the one we wanted? Not Sparks. Soul Trap. Alright, we are dirt poor. But we have a horse, and we have spells. Don't care.
Remember,
Don't worry, my lord.
your mind
I'm
is
the very soul of
weapon you
caution.
had.
You are, in fact, super cautious.
I'll see you at the watchtower as soon as the rest of the men have gathered.
Okay. We're going to take a quick gander at the map here. You can see these are going to just update our map with some different locations, which is going to be super helpful later in helping to navigate. I've got people logging in and out of things. Super sweet. Alright, I think we are going to cut it here, but when we return, we will be doing some dragon fighting, I think, and jumping from very tall things. As always, please like, subscribe, follow all the stuff. Give me 2 minutes, and we will be right back in this.